Okay, so when you're solving an absolute value equation like this, the first thing you want to do is actually get your whole absolute value by itself. Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a STEM teacher for 20 years, and I like to make math engaging and fun and not so scary for everyone involved. Follow me on all the social media platforms and check out my Patreon if you're interested in some tutoring, some Patreon-only live streams. Check it out and click the link and do the stuff. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. And so this is, since I'm solving an equation, this is where I do the inverse operation. So I go in like reverse PEMDAS order, right? So I want to get that over there. So now I have 3 times the absolute value of 2x plus 1 equals 12. And then I would divide both sides by 3. So then I have the absolute value of 2x plus 1 equals 4. The absolute value of 2x plus 1 equals 4. Absolute value is distance on a number line. So distance, when you're talking about on a number line, it doesn't have a sign. So the absolute value of something is not negative because it's just like the distance, right? So like the absolute value of -6 means that it is going to be 6 because it's 6 spots away from the 0, okay? So in this case, what that means is that this 2x plus 1, if it equals 4, then the absolute value would be 4, right? If it equals -4, the absolute value would also be 4. So now you have to split this. So now I know that that 2x plus 1 might actually equal 4, or 2x plus 1 might actually equal -4. And then when you take the absolute value, it's 4. Knocking stuff off my table. Okay. So then once you get to this part, now you're just solving for x because there's 2 different values for x that you can have. Okay. Most absolute value problems will end up with 2 solutions. Some end up with 1, some end up with none, some end up with infinite. Okay. But most of the time, especially when you're first learning absolute value equations, it's going to end up being 2 answers. Now, they're not just like +3 - 3, +2 - 2. So let's solve these out. And let's see. So if I subtract 1 from both sides, I've got 2x equals 3. And then I would divide by 2. And I would get x equals 3 over 2. I go over here and I get 2x equals -5. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So I get x equals -5 over 2. So these are my solutions. Either one of these values is going to make my original problem true, okay? Where if I take the absolute value of 2x plus 1, multiply it by 3, and subtract 5, it's going to give me 7, right? So if I have 2 times 3 halves, that's 3, right? 3 plus 1 is going to be 4. Absolute value of 4 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. -5 is 7. Check. -5 over 2. So -5 over 2 times 2 is -5. Okay, so that's -5. -5 plus 1 is -4. But the absolute value of -4 is 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 - 5 is 7. Check. That's mathed up.